Start by securing your thread to the hook. Once it's secure, snip off the excess thread and then bring your thread back so that it lines up with the barb of the hook. Next will be the tail. Take some turkey tail and select about a 1/4 inch of the prime fibers. Bunch them together and then secure them down to the shank of the hook. A few wraps ought to do it. Next, we're going to add the rib. The rib is going to be made out of copper wire. Secure that in right where we secured the tail. Pull back the fiber to secure it down and then wrap forward to about 2/3 the length of the shank. And once you're there, begin to take the fibers and wrap them around the hook to where you stopped your thread, creating the body. Once you're there, secure down your fibers and then snip off the excess. Now bring your copper wire forward, creating the rib for your nymph. Bring it up to that 2/3 point and then secure it down and snip off the excess. Next, we're going to add the wing casing. The wing casing is going to be made out of 2 pieces of razor foam. Make sure when you cut your razor foam, it is proportioned to the size of nymph you are tying. And this particular floating nymph is going to be a pale morning dun, so we're going to have a little bit of yellow on the wing casing. So now first we want to tie down the yellow on top of the shank of the hook at that 2/3 point. When that's nice and secure, take the black foam and secure that down as well. And now it's time to build up the thorax. The thorax is going to be made out of the fuzzy portion of the turkey tail. Select a few fibers and then dub them onto your thread. Once it's all dubbed on there, wrap it around the shank of the hook, building up the thorax. Once the thorax is complete, make sure your thread ends up right behind the eye of the hook. Once it's there, pull your black foam forward and secure it down right behind the eye. And then bring the yellow foam over and secure that down. Once they're nice and secure, snip off the excess. A few extra security wraps will help hold everything down, and then you can whip finish. Once you've whip finished, snip off your excess thread and you have yourself a floating nymph.